Hello, guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Legendary Aspects. Today we're going to be going over a legendary aspect which is brand new to the game, and it's actually a freaking amazing one in my opinion, and that is the the aspect of adaptability. Now, the aspect of adaptability is technically a resource aspect, which means that it is only capable of being put on rings. Which is a little bit of a downside, especially considering you might already have some pretty sexy ring choices of your own, and it's a little bit difficult to squeeze that in. You only have 2 ring slots after all, and maybe you need one of those for something else. Like that. Yeah. But this one does have to go on the ring slot. The aspect of adaptability has a pretty sweet effect. First off, it's when cast below 50% maximum resource, basic skills generate 3 of your primary resource once per cast. So you get an additional 3 on top of whatever they normally give you. Then on top of that, when you have above 50% maximum resource, basic skills deal a nice 40 to 80% multiplier increase over what they normally do. So basically, not only does it allow you to build your resource faster with your basic skill, but also gives you more basic skill damage on top of that, which is absolutely excellent for a basic skill character because, number one, that makes sure that you're constantly at maximum resource. It's great to utilize with something like Meltar of Selig, by the way. And then on top of that, also, when you are at maximum resource, you're getting an additional damage bonus as well, or at least above 50%, which is perfectly fine. 50% is not even really that bad. And this enables a lot of basic skill builds. With this, in combination with the new Pain Gorger gauntlets, which are absolutely insane, which I don't know if I have another pair of Pain Gorgers in here. I think my Pain Gorgers are over on my Druid, which I actually did just put that video up, by the way, if you want to check it out. But the Pain Gorger gauntlets give you the ability to attack everything on the screen, basically, with a nice 200% multiplier. And so you get the 80% multiplier here and the 200% multiplier on top of that. And the two together add up very nicely. Adding in other multipliers like Edge Masters to get the additional 20 to 40% there. And then you could even throw in like Conceited for the barrier multiplier and so forth and so on. And before you know it, you'll be swimming in basic skill damage. I've set up several basic skill characters successfully throughout the seasons. Frenzy Barbarians, Flay Barbarians. Leon's done Lunging Strike Barbarian. He did I can't remember if he did a Brash Barbarian. I've done Storm Strike, Claw, all sorts of fun things with basic skills. And basic skills can definitely be very interesting main damage abilities if you set them up properly. And this aspect, the aspect of the adaptability, is just another such way that you can get additional damage bonus out of those basic skills. I'm trying to think if I can show you a basic skill character. My last basic skill character is probably nowhere near set up anymore because he was based on the vampiric powers. But Frenzied Life, that's my Frenzy Barbarian. Of course, he's not going to do anywhere near as much damage as he used to, but we can at least take a look. Yeah, if I could throw on the aspect of adaptability on him, that would be a big boon as well, but I don't have one of those right off the top. I've got no gambling resources. So sad. Don't got no gambles. Let's take him in there, though, just so I can give you a kind of an idea of what a basic skill damage characters can do. And that way you can understand how good this new aspect is. With the Pain Gorgers, with the aspect of the adaptability, and set up properly, you can dish out some pretty insane damage. Let's get my boy spooled up here, and I'll show you what I mean.
I need more time.
And as you can see here, I'm already hitting for, what was that, like a 560 some odd K crit there? Or that was an overpower. He's definitely gone down a little bit since the season of Vampiric Powers, because there was a really nice multiplier there. But as you can clearly see, he's still hitting for like 400,000 every now and then, 500,000, which can be multiplied with that nice 80% multiplier from the aspect of the adaptability. Let's go ahead and multiply this out a little bit with our kick ability, which is going to give us additional multipliers on our Berserk effect, and we hit about 700,000. Definitely some nice little strikes there. And I mean, this is what you can do with basic damage characters, is you can really make some very interesting basic skill damage. I mean, here you go. There's some nice strikes. Unfortunately, without the vampiric powers, I think my boy here is not quite as powerful as he used to be. We really would need, honestly, to throw on Pain Gorgers on this guy, which would definitely be nice. And then the new ring with the 40% or the very nice 80% multiplier on there would definitely be a good boon for him as well. Overall, I'm really kind of impressed with the new aspect, because the new aspect is set up specifically for characters to get the most out of the basic skills. And a lot of people have really had fun setting up basic skill barbarians, basic skill necromancers, basic skill friggin' rogues, basic skill all sorts of characters. I mean, that you can literally set up a basic skill sorceress or a basic skill druid. It doesn't really matter. If you set up the skills right, you get all the abilities right, you use the right aspects, Edge Masters, Ring of Adaptability, so forth and so on, you can really make a basic skill shine. Last season, I even did a Flay build, which was successful, although not as powerful, I think, as my Frenzy Barbarian. Anyway, as always, I do appreciate you guys and gals joining me for these fun little videos, even when we're just going over the aspect of adaptability. And as always, keep watching.